Welcome to today's employment law conversation with Annabel Kay of Irenicon. Welcome, Annabel. And today we're talking about employment contracts. A difficult subject that confuses most of us.
Oddly enough, most people are not at all confused by employment contracts, and that is because they know things for certain sure that don't confuse them, but they happen not to be true.
Oh, okay.
I'm always amazed by what people assume and what everybody says the law is about employment and how little people understand contracts. Mm-hmm. So what most employers do when they're setting up for the first time is they either don't issue contracts of employment at all, or they steal somebody else's contracts, by which I mean issue in breach of contract, rather than burgle someone's house and steal them. And they take that contract that either they had as an employee or someone else's organisation issued, and issue it to their own staff, and then start complaining about how employment law is such a dreadful thing and they haven't got any rights and they're all bound into these terrible systems that they can't comply with, when in fact they themselves have voluntarily contracted to be in all these systems. And this leads to great hostility to employment law and a great feeling on the part of employers that there's nothing they can do anyway. And it's rather ironic because the majority of employers who are in that situation have created it by issuing really cumbersome and unwieldy contracts of employment.
So they have created their own problem.
Yes. So it's a great way to save money. Get a contract that's designed for a multinational with 2,500 people in their London office and issue it to your 4 part-time staff. And promise them that 11 people in HR will do various things. There will be 9 layers of appeal and 14 different grievance procedures, and instantly put yourself in breach of contract. Why not? It keeps me busy. But it's true, I mean, it is funny in the sense of put that way, but it's not funny when you're trying to help a business that's put themselves in that situation out of it. And it mostly stems from people's complete lack of understanding about what the law says they must do and about how they can add to that.
Yes.
For example, like minimum wage, most people know they have to pay minimum wage. But if I issue you with a contract saying I'm going to pay you £20 an hour, your contractual entitlement is £20 an hour. It's not minimum wage. So if I do that in every area of my business, quite unknowingly, because I just believe that's what things are, I've really made employing people much more expensive and complicated than I needed.
Yeah.
But it was me that did it.
That's a great insight, Annabel Kay. Thank you very much. Join us for our next conversation, which will be about employment contracts and fairness.